Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome back to Let's Play Boku no Natsuyasumi 2. Where we last left off, we had a bit of a slow day, but we did have a couple cool scenes with Yasuko and Yo and the whatnot. I think, last time, we learned that I think tomorrow is the rocket launch. Yo's rocket launch, or like tomorrow being today now. So let's begin. I'm thinking I might actually, since we're getting kind of close to the end, I might read my bottle caps, because I doubt we'll really get too many more. But today's the day. Right, let's go right after breakfast. Yay! Itadakimasu! Gochisou-sama deshita! Gochisou-sama deshita! Oh, here we are. Here we go. This is a really nice shot. Like, you don't really see seeing everyone together. Oh man. Oh man, this thing. That's crazy. Oh, what? Oh, it turned again. Oh, it went behind the mountain. We might not be able to look for it this time. Oh, why won't it fly straight? What do you think, Yasuko? What? Even if you ask me that, it's like, how would I know? Oh, really? I'm just gonna ask just because I'm, just to be sure, but, even if it did go straight, where exactly would you want it to go? Like what was the intended, I guess, destination? Straight up, right to space. Hey, wait. The one before turned to the left. This one turned to the right. So maybe I should consider using, I guess, like, balancing the fuel and whatnot to the middle of, like, the two times, basically. Hey, can I give you my honest opinion? You're really great. This is the first time I've ever, experienced something so interesting. I was so excited or whatever, I thought I was gonna die. Man. Honestly, I don't really. Everyone's kind of disappointed, but honestly, I thought that was pretty good. Like, that thing went pretty crazy. Oh, that's really, this really sucks. I can't believe it. Oh, hey, bro. Space is really far away, huh? Can we not talk to Hikari at all? I wonder if Hikari will just give us. Hey, who's driving, like who pilots the rockets these days? Like, I'm assuming that she's talking about, like, rockets in general and not Gyo's rocket. Okay, so she was talking about Yo's rocket. She basically says, who was piloting the rocket? It went to the right. Okay, now she's gonna ask us about the fortune telling. I'm curious, like, it's not like Yo has any sort of, I doubt Yo has any sort of like GPS on his rocket. It's not like he can, like even if it did go to space, like go too far away, it's not like he would really know where it went. Let's do 5, sure. So this is the telephone in the guest house at night. There's probably another conversation between Yoshika and whoever she's talking to. And this is also the park at night. And she basically says like her sister. I guess like Yasuko and Yo might be in the park again tonight. So when it comes to the daytime, we might be kind of free. Can I talk to? Whether it's success or failures, I've started to feel like, living in this country town is a lot more interesting than living in Tokyo. I've had, what a friend I've made. Why won't they fly straight? Just fly straight. That was nice. Like I said, I don't think it was that bad of an attempt. Let's look at our bottle caps, because I doubt we'll really get too many more by the end of the game, so I'm just going to go through them here right now. So we have Arukeron. So maybe he's like the dog that our dog at home was called Ron. So maybe it's close to that. Anmonaito. It looks like a snail, but this one looks a bit more proud. We have Ichthyosaurus. I think this is like Ichthyosaurus or something. I think you would say it in English, maybe. It looks like it's in the shape of a fish, but the front of it is like pointed and very scary, which pretty much just describing a shark basically. Deinonychus. Deinonychus. The nail, like his claws that really give off the dinosaur feeling. Very scary. Diplodocus. Because it's a dinosaur with a long body, you could step on its tail and it would not notice. Toriceratops. This is a triceratops. Is that a hat on the back of its head? It looks like, it looks like a nurse. They say this is Hip Hipshirofo Hipshirofodon. It's it's a cute herbivore. It does not. It's a dinosaur that does not eat meat. I just noticed the little, like, the actual icons you see over on the left side here are actual kind of like miniature versions of the actual caps, which is kind of funny. Like, basically condensing all that information into these little caps. Pteranodon. It's like pteranodon. You would say in English, maybe. Even though it flies through the sky, it's a very startling, scary dinosaur. Mukashitombo. It's like an old dragonfly, some sort of. Like, let's see what the actual official term is. It's whoa. It's the Epiophlebia superstes, a species of living fossil dragonfly endemic to Japan. A living fossil dragonfly. That's interesting. I'm not sure what a living fossil means. A living fossil is an extant taxon that cosmetically resemble ancestral species known only from the fossil record. Huh. That's interesting. No, it's not a dinosaur. It's a dragonfly. It was flying through. It flew through the ancient Earth. Megalosaurus. Megasaurus. What? Apparently this was the first fossil, I guess the first, if I'm understanding this correctly, it's saying that this is like the first fossil that people understood to be a dinosaur. Let me just quickly do some research. Megasaurus. Megasaurus, that's... Okay, I looked up... Oh, is it Megalosaurus? Yeah, the first genus of non-avian dinosaur to be validly named. That's interesting. Acanthostega. Oh, what? So this is the one we got from Choco and Kako. It says that it's the oldest amphibian, which is kind of cool. Dinodontosaurus. This is also one we got from Choco and Kako. It says it's apparently close to mammals, like it's related to, perhaps closely related to mammals, or like it's resembles a mammal, or like it's close to a mammal is literally just what it says. Pachycephalosaurus. Another one from Choco and Kako. I think like all the ones like, I think like the original game only had like 25 bottle caps, so I think like all the ones like down here are going to be from Choco and Kako. He apparently had like a very, very hard, stony head. I'm not sure if this is an actual word. Yeah, apparently had a very stony head. Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus. I think in English it would say Parasaurolophus. From my memories of Jurassic Park and whatnot. Another from Chuck and Cuckle says, I want to touch its head. So I do not, or, I don't not get you, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I get the feeling, Boku. Hello, kitty. I really do wonder, like, if we only have 15, where could all the other bottle caps be? Now I'm gonna do some insect wrestling, so I'll be back in a second, folks. I'm back because I wanted to show off that Shiru here has brought out a very interesting colored beetle. It's like a weird yellowish color. And also, one of the previous fights actually, our insects ended up trading places. Like mine got on the right, and his got on the left, which was kind of funny. I'm nearly about at 50 wins. I'm curious if maybe let's just quickly see if something happens if I get 50 wins. So, my fella does seem to be pretty. He's gotten pretty good with all these wins. Right, so let's hopefully we can do this. I'm just gonna psych my boy up. I'm not even sure. I can't even remember if I don't even think this is an insect that I named. And he's just tearing through the. Oh no! Tearing through the competition. Oh no! I speak too soon. You can get him. You can get him. You can get him. No! 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 Oh man. Okay, so definitely next time. We will get to 50 wins, and hopefully then we'll be able to beat the secret weapon and perhaps be able to go to the mountain or something. I wonder if we do make it, if we do manage to go to the mountain, I wonder if we'll be able to see the rocket somewhere. Anyone out? Oh man. Oh, look at the kittens. This is trying to get to the aunt every day has been a challenge. When the Resident Evil camera strikes back, the tank control camera strikes back. Normally, I'm a fan of I enjoy tank controls. They take me back to a simpler time and soothe my brain. But this particular series of screens really is very challenging to me. I think she should be right past this here. Yes, okay. Alright, I don't wanna... keep... Okay. Be careful, Boku. Don't fall off the cliff. Okay, see, this is what we had yesterday about, you know, when you meet the fish that you can eat in the ocean. Yeah, when you meet them in the aquarium. Blah blah blah. Let's head to... Try to get to one of the... some sort of wilderness or something to... Cause I want to do a little bit more swimming. Like, I feel like we've kind of exhausted the ocean. Like, the ocean like in front of the house. So I want to try to... If I can remember how you can actually get to that, Because there was that, like, little secret shore or whatever. Like that secret little cove that we swam in one time, but I can't remember. I wouldn't be able to remember for the life of me how to get there. I think it was like in Okasawa, but I honestly can't remember where that was. Could it be... This is gonna take us... I do wonder, like, is there ever any point that we can do anything with those bees? Like, those bees seem to, like, just always be there. Like serving no purpose other than to, you know, send you back home. Like, the quick teleportation if you manage to, if you accidentally click on them. So I think I do remember, I think in a recent part we swam in that water there. In this water. Okay, so this is just, yeah, okay. Oh, here we are. This is, what was it, something, Shanton? Shantum? I'll have to look at it again. So I imagine, like, there probably are just, like, a lot of bottle caps hidden in the water that we've just kind of been missing out on. Breathe. All the pretty little fishes. I'm not seeing anything. Let's head out of the water. I didn't really want to come back here. Like I was kind of hoping that I would, you know, reunite with a location that I hadn't been to in a while. I ended up pretty much just doing a 180. Oh my gosh. You are a terrifying man.
じゃあ、いただきます。
いただきます。
ごちそうさまでした。
ごちそうさまでした。So our goals are to head to the phone. Actually, there was no talk about the disaster at dinner time. Which I think, yeah, here we are. This is, I think, Yasuda? What the heck is going on, man? I think they're, you know, definitely a conspirator. Like, they're one of the... They're involved in the crime. I don't have any, you know, I don't have any physical proof. It looks like they also haven't found the gold nuggets. I think right now they're outside, but there's no more boat. The boat's gone. It's okay. I'll hold them down tomorrow. Thank you. No, she's a lot more lively than I am. She's always walking around in a bikini. Or in her swimsuit. You know, like you know, definitely, you know, the type of you know, she strikes, you know, the post-war generation. He said he said a year, but I can't remember what he actually, like, I can't remember what year he said. Like he basically, you know, he strikes me as someone who's born, you know, basically after the war, which I'm not sure what year he said, honestly. No, like I'll get punched, you know, not with a, you know, like not a slap, but a fist. Yes, tomorrow. Understood. So it seems I'm guessing that is Yasuda here like an undercover detective, and he's suspecting Yoshika of being one of the criminals that stole the gold, if I'm understanding correctly. It's not like I'm curious to see what actually happens. Now let's head to the park if we can make it. Where's my bike? Oh man. I think my bike would usually be right here, wouldn't it? But I think like it might actually still be wherever I left it. So I'm not talk to the boys right now because I'm in a hurry to get to the park. If you have time, I might head back there though. Oh, look at you two. Today was unfortunate. Yeah.
僕、準備ができたらすぐにでもあの三段ロケットを上げてみようかと思ってるんだ。
You know, when I finish the preparations, as soon as I can, I want to launch that 3-stage rocket.
とに
What?
かくそろそろ打ち上げちゃわないと受験勉強にも身が入らないからね。
You know, if I don't launch it soon, you know, I won't be able to, you know, really put myself into my studies.
そうなんだ。
Yeah, I see.
本格的に勉強する気になったのかな。
So you finally, you know, just decided you wanna, like, you finally got in the mood to study, like seriously.
僕、どこの高校を受けるかもう決めちゃったし。
I've already decided what high school I want to go to.
どこを受けるの？
Where?
教えない。
I won't tell you.
意地悪なんだ。
You're you know, surprisingly you know, rude
うん、たまにはね。そうい
sometimes.
えば9月の頭に種子島から
At in September, like, by the way, in September at I think Tanegashima, the I think that's what it was. Let me just make sure I said that right. Yes, Tane oh, yeah, Tanegashima. It's I think the place like that I think the Japanese space agency like uses to like launch rockets, kind of like Cape Canaveral to. It's kind of it is like maybe you might like, honestly I'll be honest, I don't really know too much about this, but I'm assuming that it's kind of like a Cape. It is to JAXA what Cape Canaveral in Florida is to NASA, almost, sort of maybe.
我が国初めての液体燃料のロケットを打ち上げる計画があるんだって。
Yeah, in September, there's a plan to launch, you know, the first liquid-propelled rocket in our, like you know, liquid-fueled rocket in our country. I think this was I think yesterday, I think Takeshi was talking about this.
僕のは固体燃料だし、もう成功例もあるんだけど。
You know, my rocket's a solid fuel rocket, and you know there are examples of success, but
なんだか勝手にライバルができちゃったみたいで。
you know, it feels like I've gained a rival,
少しだけ嬉しい気分なんだ。
and it's a little happy.
あと、今回の失敗でちょっとしたコツを見つけたんだ。
And also, you know, with today's failure, I've actually learned a new technique.
まだまだ自信はないけどね。そろそろ勝負に出てみるよ。
You know, I don't have too much confidence, but you know, I'll join the fight pretty soon.
あと、今回の失敗。 あと、
Alright, so it's gonna be the same thing over and over again. Hello, Hikari.
ねえ、明日はどこへ行けば面
Now we
白い
can
か
now we can
占って
also
あ
get
げようか。
you know tomorrow's 2-3. It's Yo's house.
どう？
And the clinic. It's basically the same thing about how like Nagisa became cute. But we'll have to try to find the right time to actually go to the clinic, because last time I think I went and nothing was actually going on. How you doing, boys?
なんだか今日はずいぶん疲れちゃったね。
You know, I'm worn out after today.
そうそう、打ち上げの日は疲れてもう何にもやる気がしないよ。
You know, yeah, the day of the launch is, you know, on the day of the launch you get tired and you don't want to do anything.
実際には後ろでわーわー言ってただけなんだけどね。
But really, you know, all we were doing was just, you know, just going wah wah, you know, behind them.
実際に
Alrighty then. I think we can probably head on to bed. Every time I see those dead Asagao, I'm just like, I feel so bad. Lumide.
9月だね。新学期だけどまだまだ夏休み気分が抜けないんじゃないの？
Oh man, September's approaching. Like you know, in the context, like that actually does put things into perspective, because like they're talking about how like the launch is going to be in September, and September is, you know, just a couple days away in game now. You know, it's a new school year, but it still doesn't feel like the summer vacations ended. Okay, so yeah, like you know, I don't think that it's, because like, you know, Tsumin is like, oh, September, but it does, you know, it's a new school year, but it doesn't feel like the vacations ended. And the Boku says, I'm pretty sure it's still August though. It hasn't turned September yet. You know, she's really, her sense of the seasons is really out of whack.
モモンガ谷のぶら下がる仲間たちが意外に売れちゃったのよね。
I'm not sure if this is a real book. Let me just look this up. This seems like there doesn't actually seem to be anything that's really titled this, but it basically says like, you know, the friends who hang, like literally, like hang from like a ledge or something like that. Like the friends who hang from this Momonga Valley, which is literally like the valley of like Flying Squirrel Valley, basically. It sold very well, like surprisingly.
だから今困ってるんだ。
That's why I'm a little bit. I don't know what to do. I'm stressed out. Is that a novel that got rewards? Is that who you really are? Is that your true identity? So ask, is that a novel that got rewards?
うん、そうだよ。
Oh, awards. Yeah, that's right.
モモンガ
Oh. The friends who hang at Momonga Valley. It's a really nice title. Like even now I think it's a really nice title. Well, still no new. I'll have to look up what actually triggers like new novel parts to appear because we don't really have too much longer.
さあ、僕くん、絵日記書いて。
If today's the 27th, I think, right?
おばちゃん、おやすみなさい。
Today's it's either the 27th or 20. Yeah. Okay, so yesterday was the 26th, so today's the 27th. 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, 4 days left, man. And really, you know, the last day, I'm pretty sure we're probably not going to be doing really anything. It's probably going to be like, you know, it's like a goodbye type of thing. So we only have like 3 real days of gameplay, you know, assuming that the 30th also isn't just like an automatic day. Like, I'm just kind of assuming here that, you know, we won't really have anything to do on the 31st. Now the rocket went up and came down. It fell without without flying straight. You know, it flew and curved and fell. It's a little bit unfortunate. Space is far away. You know, the man was talking to he was doing some sort of secret conversation on the phone with someone. What will happen tomorrow? I overheard the man's. I overheard Yasuda's secret conversation, but I have no idea what he's talking about. Aww. You know, high school, like studying for high school, and the 3-stage rockets. It looks like he's gotten motivated. You know, when you have a rival, you know, you get motivated. Interesting. Hopefully things go well for Yo. Tomorrow we'll have to check out Yo's house, probably see how he's coping with the rocket business. And also possibly check out the clinic and do some more beetle sumo, which we only need to win one more match until we have 50. And if that doesn't like trigger Takeshi to bring out like his new ultimate weapon, I'm not really sure what will, other than just like maybe just defeating all the kings or something. I really don't know. But I'm gonna call the video there, and until next time, liquid out.